Hey, this is Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. Hey, we're playing Slasher Flick. This is my most intellectual idea I've ever had. Very sophisticated. It's called Maximum Overdrive versus Tremors. We were using, Slasher Flick, the role playing game, the horror movie role playing game. And we have a full team of people ready to engage in very sophisticated role playing. It is Las Vegas in the heyday of the '80s. We are outside Las Vegas, and the Rev Your Engines car show is in full swing. On a new development called Roadrunner Acres, which is a mixed use suburbs in the desert plus shopping and plus a big speedway. But there's demolition derbies, new cars being shown off, a lot of other car related entertainment. Um, so no one really notices the news or really pays attention about the meteor um, passing overhead. Certainly, at least not our group of protagonists, as they're all enjoying it. So when I say your name, please introduce both your characters and what they are doing at the Rev Your Engines car show, demolition derby, general fun having time. First off, we'll start with Twibbit. Who are your characters?
I have a Scruffy. He's a mechanic. He's mainly here because he's working on his boss's car for the show. His boss is Chad Carnage, which is clearly not his real name, who mainly just goes to these things showing off vehicles he does not actually work on, but while trying to talk them up as much as possible about how great every single thing is in a bunch of jargon that is most likely inaccurate.
Okay, which one is your primary character?
Scruffy is the primary.
Okay, nice, nice. Um, let's see here. Who is next? Let's go with Samantha and Bud Patch. That is played by Chris.
Wait, squirrel,
Uh,
but
oh, Squirrel. Sorry.
close
Yeah.
enough. I'm playing as Bud Patch, the South Jersey jumper. He's a ex Daredevil living out his glory years of the 19 and he basically goes around to these events and signs pictures and takes photos with fans and just kind of tries to relive his days when he actually mattered. And so he's at a booth, kind of taking a small line of people, aging fans who kind of recognize him. And sitting in the back near him is Samantha Patch, his daughter. She's a rising motocross star. He actually dragged her away from a big competition in order to get her here on the idea of reconnecting, but mostly it's so that she can't rise to a higher star than he will, because she's much better than he ever was. She's reading like a car repair manual and very bored over his shoulder.
Okay. And then next up we do it the other Chris, the actual Chris. Who are your characters?
Hey, my primary character is Hoss McGinn, the local barbecue restaurateur and magnate. He is at the show running his greasy barbecue food truck, and he brought with him to help, well, not really help, but just give someone he can yell at while he does all the work, his idiot son, Buford. That is my secondary character.
Nice. All right. And then finally, Weird. Who are your characters?
Hello. Okay, so my secondary character is John A. He's a clueless 30-something, and he's at the car show because he has a virtual midlife crisis and that might help, but it doesn't seem to be helping him much. And he brought his cat with him for moral support. The cat is the star of our show, Pickles. Pickles the cat is a tabby cat. Sometimes has dreams of some past life that probably didn't actually happen, of saving a girl from a little troll.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. All right. So you're all there at the Rev Your Engines car show, and you're having. Well, one of you, I'll let the players, first player to speak up, is having some mechanical problems. What kind of mechanical machine problems are you having? Who wants to have the first scene, in other words?
I mean, how much do you want to interpret machine? Somebody could be having a problem trying to with their camera taking a picture of Bud.
Okay, sure. If that's it. All right. So Bud is at his booth, signing autographs. Another player. Give me who's the photographer? This is a tertiary character. Let's see here. Yeah, just give me a name of this photographer or a description of what this photographer looks like. Who is trying to get Bud's photo?
Frank.
Frank. All right. Frank's like, oh, I'm your biggest fan, Bud. I love your stunts where you jumped over the ladies and through the flaming hoop yeah, it was great. It was great. The damn thing isn't working. Let me get you. He is trying to get the thing to work. When suddenly the flash goes off while Bud is looking at it, and it is so bright that
You bastard!
Bud is blinded as he is standing up to have his photo taken, and he starts staggering backwards into a let's see here, the booth behind him, which is actually, let's see, a guy showing off his engine. It's up on a block, and he's revving the engine, and it's going really fast. In fact, it starts speeding up as Bud staggers near him, near towards to this engine of destruction. So, Bud, why don't you give me a finesse check?
All right. Normal, so that's D8s.
All right. So yeah, you roll 48 and you look for matches. And for this one, yeah, you would roll, exclamation point 40-10.
Oh wait, no, 3D8 because he's got slow reflexes. He's drunk.
Oh shit! Good call.
2 fours though.
But he manages to catch himself before his suit gets caught up in the engine.
His flask falls out of his pocket, and he's not even paying attention to the engine. He just reaches right for the flask, and it just happens to take him out of the way of danger.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's about. The engine slows down again, as though it was disappointed in not being able to render flesh. The Frank profusely apologizes, and in the distance they hear a scream. John is hungry for some barbecue, and he is in line. Chris, what is the name of your food truck?
We'll call it the Slapdash Barbecue.
The Slapdash Barbecue. So John and Pickles are in line to get some barbecue, and this is at the edge of the development, and it's sort of like, they have this kind of nice-ish suburban development. They can't quite pull off lawns in the desert, but they have the nice suburban houses, and but then it's just out desert right out of that, so it's kind of bleak. And the food truck's sort of lined up on the street, facing that. Hello, Edgeless Pigeon, who is watching us. But John and Pickles, you hear a cry coming. As you turn around, it looks like a couple had been sitting on a rock nearby and eating barbecue while their radio blasted, but the radio music has stopped, and they cried out. You turned just in time to see some dirt fall to the ground, like there was an eruption of dirt. And both the couple look very confused about what's going on. So what is John and Pickles going to do? Hoss and Buford are so busy with the slapdash that they can't yet. They don't yet notice it.
Okay. Well, John says, "Huh," and Pickles looks at it. Pickles definitely, while they're in line, Pickles is like a obedient, unruly child. If that makes sense. He's in line with John, and then he wanders away, sniffs something, wanders back,
Mhm.
cleans himself just constantly. He's in a loop. So with that, he's gonna try to very cautiously walk that direction. Sniff. Oh, stealthily walk that direction. In case I need to check on that.
Okay, if he is being stealthy, he can also roll finesse as he starts walking on the desert ground.
Okay, now if you're good at something that's D6, right?
No, it adds an extra die of that. Yeah, well, yeah. If that's your stat rating, it would be D6, and then if you have a positive quality, you get to add an additional die.
I do. So that's 4D6.
Well, if you have a positive quality, yeah, it's 46 if you have good, and do you have a positive quality?
Oh, okay, 5D6. Right. The last
Yeah.
person.
Well, what positive quality do you have that you think would apply?
Stealth.
Okay, yeah. If you literally have stealth as a positive quality, then yes, so you rolled 5d6.
All right.
Look for matches.
Well, there's 2 6s.
2 6s. Those are toppers, which
Okay.
are very good. So the pickles is not noticed as the ground erupts underneath the young man in front of you, who is peering down a hole where the radio used to be, and he is something pulls him into the hole very quickly. The woman starts running, and hello, beefy jerky too. So the woman starts running in a panic, and you can see a burrow of dirt pop up and start following her. But you realize, yeah. So what is? But Pickles is seems to be untouched. Nothing seems to have detected Pickles. John is, of course. What is John doing?
Well, John says, well, okay, so we've seen a woman get pulled off.
Well, the
Pulled
guy
away.
has disappeared. Something grabbed
That's
him and pulled him underneath, and then something seems to be chasing him. Yeah.
John still says, um, I don't know. John's kind of a go with the crowd kind of thing. Is everyone else panicking yet?
People started turning around. They were slower, but they're realizing something's up. They're like, "What happened? What's going on?" No one, only Pickles saw the man pulled into the ground. They just see the woman running away into it's dusk right now, so it'll be dark soon. The street lights have just turned on. So yeah.
I'm, I guess John be vaguely smart. Goes to Pickles. We goes to pick up Pickles. We need to get out of here. But like not leave, but what Pickles wants to do is not be on the ground right now. So being held by John is okay as long as I can jump out if I have to.
Okay. So John goes to pick up Pickles, watching the woman run off into the desert. Meanwhile, at this point, Haas and Buford have heard the screams and see a woman running away from the street into the desert, into the night. And there's a hole in the ground where they were. So you don't know what the fuck's happened. A man with a cat is walking. Yeah. Well, there's a whole crowd of people. Everyone loves a slapdash.
Oh yeah, so we still have a crowd of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to see there, folks. Come on over. We got all your barbecue right here. Not missing up on sales.
All right. So yeah, the woman disappears, and people just don't seem to notice. So Scruffy, and where's Scruffy right now?
Scruffy is currently looking over the Diablo, a terribly named muscle car that they're working on. For some reason, every time he tries to open the door to do a test, it keeps slamming itself shut.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when his hand's about in there. But he's
Okay.
been trying to figure out what's going on with that.
Okay. All right. So he's working on the Diablo, the Roadster. Yeah, it does seem to be temperamental. And also, it is definitely not Bugs Bunny. That was not Bugs Bunny. Edgeless. So let's see here. Terry, a salesman, comes in and says, "Is the Diablo ready for showing yet?"
Well, I'll let you know as soon as I can get in it.
Oh, you just gotta know how to work these things. He grabs the keys, and I want to show it to the crowd, to the people. Come on, they need to see the thing. Chad told me to get it out there, so you know. And the door actually opens up for Terry.
Well, okay.
So as soon as Terry gets in, though, it revs to life even before he can put the ignition in, and he pops the clutch and it just takes off. Is Scruffy going to do anything to try and stop the vehicle, or is he just going to get out of the way?
I think you would actually try to stop it if it's like looks like it's going to try to launch into a crowd or anything.
Okay, so how is he going to do that? It's kind of hard to tell. You're in a garage right now, so you can't really tell where it's going to go. It's going out the open bay door.
Try to make the door slam down as fast as I could.
Okay. So you're going to try and close the door on the car. Okay.
Yeah.
That also sounds like finesse.
All right. I have a way with tools.
Okay. Yeah, you're in a garage.
And I wrote them out because it was easier in my head. This way it's +1, so that's just moderate, right? Or whatever it is. 1 upgrade.
Then that would be D8s.
All right.
So you roll 5d8.
Oh. Okay. 4, 6, 6, 1, 5.
6s. All right. So the door slams shut on the Diablo before it can get out. And Terry goes through the windshield. It can go 0 to real fast, real quickly. And well, actually, no, it doesn't. He doesn't go through the windshield. He does slam his head into the car door, the dashboard. And you can see some blood on the windshield.
We just put that finish on. Don't you get blood on there.
Well, then it turns, and the car seems possessed. It's going to go after Scruffy. So we're going to make this the first kill scene. You're in a garage with a killer car. With a hapless salesman inside. So you have... Terry must be terrified. Hey-o. So... All right, so the question is, what are you going to do about it, Scruffy? You have 1 survival point right now.
I imagine that there's a more human-sized garage door nearby.
Yeah. All right, are you just going to try and run for it before the car can close that, slam into you?
I think that would probably be the best I can do.
Okay. This is go ahead and roll. If you make it, you get 1 survival point. If you fail it, you lose a survival point. And if you if you get 1s, they also count against you.
Oh boy.
So this would this is just running. So your positive quality would not apply to this because you're not using machines or anything. You're just running.
Yep, just plain old finesse. 4d8.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently that just edited it rather than okay. Oh, edited my last roll. That's great. 4, 7, 3, 2.
Okay. Let's see here. Now this is your primary character, and this would be a loss, but because this is your first one, you get to ignore this. So this is your first check. It cuts you off, but you are not hurt by it. Now you can try and double down and jump on top of the car to get to the door, because you pinned the door open when it slammed to try and cut you off. Yeah.
Is Terry any form of conscious?
You cannot tell.
And even if I did try to talk him to it, I am not a people person, which should be a negative, so don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I try to run over the car towards the back of it. Since it's pinned.
Well, basically, so what it did is it cut you off. So the car's and you jump back. So the side door is open, pinned open by the back of the car. and you're just in front of it. So you could clamber on top of the car to get out the door, or you just clamber on top of the car to try and climb inside the car itself.
I think I'm going to try to get inside the car.
Okay. Yeah, that would be finesse again.
All right. Evans, I have a 1.
All right, let's see here.
I also have 4.
Oh wait,
genre
no.
points.
Only secondary characters ones cancel.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so secondary characters are a lot harder. Each matching result gives you 1 survival point. Each matching topper gives you 1d3. No. Okay, so you're at 2 survival points. You have 1 skill check to do. If you survive, if you do this without going below 0, you will survive this. So he gets in the car. You wanted to get inside the car, right?
Yes.
All right, you are in the back seat of the car. That was easier for you to get into because Terry's in the driver's seat.
All right. I think I'm going to try to somehow, because this is vague knowledge of growing up around motorheads while not caring.
Mm-hmm.
That some old vehicles you could get into like the transmission from inside the cab itself. If you take out parts. I'm basically trying to get as close as I can to anything that makes this thing move and start wrecking shit with.
Yeah, that would definitely be that'd probably be brains, and your mechanic positive quality would apply.
Yep. So, and I also have upgrade. So that's same as that 1 roll earlier. So 5d8.
Okay.
3 4s.
All right, that is a matching topper. So, or no, it's not a matching topper, but it is a match. So you have 3 survival points. You managed to disable the car. Terry has a bleeding head wound.
I built you. I can end you.
Yeah, the engine roars in frustration before it dies. And go ahead and roll 1d3. That's how many you get to keep.
Wait, why did I do slash roll? That's not how this works. This.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, 2.
So you get to keep 2 survival points. So you survived your first kill scene. Chad comes in. What the hell's going on?
Well, so apparently going to be arguing with myself.
Yep, basically. All right, cut to Sam and Bud. So Sam and Bud, you are out in the... you're actually not too far from the Slapdash barbecue. And you're both getting hungry for some barbecue. So I will say one of you can go out to get food for the other one because you need to keep manning the booth. You're going to be open for another hour at least. So who's going to get food?
Well, I mean, Bud's got to stay there for the fans. So he's like, Sam, go get me a sandwich and a beer.
All right. So Sam heads to get in line with Slapdash just as John is ordering, and as you do that, an older woman comes up and says, "Have you seen my daughter and her boyfriend? They were just here." She points to a hole in the ground behind the line.
No, ma'am, I haven't.
So she starts going up, and has anyone seen my daughter? Has anyone seen my daughter and her boyfriend?
After she points out the hole, I'm gonna walk up and go look at it and go look down into the hole.
Okay. You do so just as in time. You can see a bloody man's head staring back at you just before something in the dark yanks it away from you.
I let out a blood-curdling scream.
All right. Yeah, your Scream Queen activates. You get your 4 genre points.
How's that?
And everyone turns to look.
Bud comes rushing over, knocking over the table.
Okay. So, you all hear a scream in the distance. Everyone stop buying food from you, Haas, as they're turning to see what's going on.
What is the... Buford, get out there and go see what's going on.
All right. So, the so in the distance you could hear a younger woman yell, "Please help me! I'm trapped up on this rock. There's something in the ground." So who's going to go out to check it? Does Buford have stupid action? I forgot.
No, Bud
no, he
does.
does not.
Oh, Bud does. Okay, so Bud shows up. Yeah, if Bud wants to go investigate, I'll give him 2 points.
Yeah, no. I mean, he was running over to Sam, but then he hears, he sees she's fine, and then he's like, oh, whatever. Then he hears somebody else screaming, and so he's like, oh, what?
Okay, so you get 2 genre points. Bud, you all see the man, the myth, the legend, Bud Patch going out to investigate. And is anyone joining him?
I think Chad would actually be interested in this.
Okay, Chad is there. Starts following him.
I don't know. Pickles might try to persuade John to go carrying Pickles, but it's done. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Why not?
Okay, so John and Pickles head out as well, and Buford. All right, so all of you are walking out into the desert, and you see a woman perched on a large rock, and she yells out at you, "There's something in the ground! It's grabbing people! It's some kind of graboid!"
Just to be clear, if anything grabs John, I'm leaping off of it. I'm not in a death grip.
Okay, yeah. Well, none of you see that. Yeah, none of you are being attacked.
Graboid? That's not
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? Bud's gonna keep walking up towards her.
Okay. Something grabs Bud's leg. Bud can give me a brawn check to pull himself out.
All right, he's got hard to hurt. Would that apply here?
Yeah, that's a positive quality. I'd give him that.
Wow, 4 5s.
4 5s. All right. So he pulls himself free, but you can see a snaking tentacle with a big, bitey mouth.
Oh my god!
Yep. So, yeah.
Sam, get over here! Come look at this thing.
Is Sam coming as well?
No, she's still traumatized by the head she saw.
Oh yeah, fair. All right. So, yeah, we'll just sort of go. I'll go from my top, starting with Buford. What is Buford going to do?
So Buford sees what's going on with his leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be like, oh God, Pa! And he starts turning around to run back.
Okay. All right. So I'll determine what the graboid attacks based on everyone's action. So it'll act last. What is Chad going to do?
So is it still on John's leg? Or did he just pull through?
No, it was on Bud's leg, and Bud
sorry.
pulled his leg away from it. It was only one little mouth tentacle, so he managed to wrest his ankle free.
Well, Chad knows what he's here for, and it's definitely not that.
Is he running towards the rock to save the young woman?
Actually, no. Yes, I think he'll do that.
Okay. All right. So he's also running. Good. What is John doing?
John's probably halfway paralyzed with fear. He might be about to run back. How far away? If a cat would have bound across the ground, how many times would your feet have to hit the ground to get there?
To the woman or back to the safety of the street?
To the rock.
To where the woman is?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be running towards the rock. I'm not going to make specific checks for that. It depends on what the graboid targets.
Yeah.
The graboid can only target one person at a time. So, yeah. So what are they going to do?
John's going to start running back towards the street, and Pickles will let him.
Okay. So so John is also running. Sam is still recovering.
Yeah.
What is Bud going to do?
Bud is remembering that he just heard his daughter screaming before he got distracted and turns to walk back towards her.
Walk, not run.
I mean, he still is barely conscious of what's going on.
Okay. All right. All right, if he's walking, then I guess the graboid's attacking him. You kind of, if everyone was running, I would have rolled off to see who it went to, but like, he's already right there, and you're just walking, so it can still sense you. So yeah. All right, this turns into a kill scene for Bud. Several other mouth tentacles burst out of the ground. With a as the graboid surfaces and tries to drag Bud under. So what is Bud going to do to not be dragged under? Bud has 1 survival point.
Is there anything near me?
Yeah, if you have genre points, you can specify. Otherwise, there are some fist-sized rocks. You're beyond the safety of the asphalt street. Like you're in the desert. Like what would you want there to be?
Well, I was thinking. Okay, so I will spend 3 genre points to be closer to the truck, and like they have some like I don't know some sort of hot oil of some sort that you use for cooking, close enough that I could like grab a pan from the truck and like throw it on.
No, it can't be that close.
Okay.
You walked out. So you don't spend the points.
Then I'll just grab a rock and try to slam the thing.
Okay. That would be Braun.
All right.
That's my sound effect of the graboid. It's very immersive.
Nothing. N01. Now I will use the 3 points to reroll.
Yeah, if you totally fail, you can spend your 3 points to reroll once.
All right, he's good.
All right, so he gets 2. Yeah, so you get 1 survival point for that. So you have 2 now. You have to make at least 2 more checks to not die. So you stop and you start hitting them with a rock, which is good. But Bud is working up a sweat, and they are snaking around him, surrounding him, and. Yeah, if anyone interfere, those of you who are running to a place, get there. Those of you who are running to the rock, get there. And those of you who are running back to the street, get there. So, those of you at the rock, are you doing anything this round?
I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
You could try and get the most obvious thing is to ask the woman to follow you and to get back to the safety of the street. Because you don't know.
Yes, I think I will attempt to do that, and I have the positive quality hype man under spirit.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. Hey, you don't want to die. It can't get through asphalt? Surely it can't get through asphalt.
I mean, it's just a big worm, and you see what happens when worms get on there. They just cook.
They just cook.
5s. But he's
right.
Secondary, so he's got a 1 in there.
No, that's only for That's only for survival scenes. So you're not being threatened. You succeed. So this is just a basic skill check. So yeah, only when your character's life is being threatened does it actually matter. For about 1. So you actually do succeed. So you the 2 of you start running off. Who else was at the rock?
I think that might be it. I was thinking about it. I decided to stay.
Okay. All right. So Chad and the woman are running back. It'll take them another round to finish. So round 2, Bud, what are you going to do?
He looks around. Wait, was that truck there a second ago? Oh, whatever. And I'm gonna run for a truck that suddenly seemed to have come out of nowhere.
There's no. Well, you can spend. I don't think you have. Do you have 3 genre?
No,
points?
I'm not going for anything on that.
Okay.
It's just for fun.
Okay. In the distance, you see a truck. Yeah, but I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, that would be finesse to run.
All right, he will, but he has slow reflexes.
All right, that would definitely count against.
Nothing. 632.
All right, so let's see here. That reduces yours by a 1d3. So I'll roll that. 1d3. 1, very lucky.
All right, he's down to 1.
Yeah, they clip him. He staggers. but he stays on his feet. His ankles are definitely bloody though, as they bite. It's still chasing him, so it's a race to get to the. So round 3, Chad and the woman are about to get to the asphalt. Everyone else is on the asphalt street in front of the slapdash, watching Bud try and make it back. So, Bud, go ahead and give me. Well, if you're just running, give me another agility check.
All right, we'll do one more. Nothing.
All
4,
right.
6, 7.
All right. Let's see. How much this reduces it by? Oh, 1. So 0.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. If it ends below 0, so yeah, these are shorter scenes.
Can I
you
stupid action out of the frying pan into the fire and now get in that truck?
Sure. You get 2 genre points.
Awesome.
And let's see here. Yeah. So narrate what happens to you.
He escapes the well, he doesn't know the worm thing that's coming. And this
Yeah.
truck that was kind of just rolling up towards him, he kind of recognizes it as maybe a monster truck from back in the day. But whatever, it's safer than the ground. And he gets into the cab and tries to hide there for a second.
Okay. So the truck takes off and starts driving straight into a let's see, how would a truck kill you inside of it though? They were usually outside.
Well, he's not buckled up.
Okay, he's not buckled up. So yeah, it starts driving very fast. What is and so yeah, we're starting another kill scene with Bud. So we'll get back to that in a second, but you start with 0 survival points. Let's see here. What is going back to the rest of the group? So Hoss and Buford, what are you going to do?
Well, Hoss sees Buford running in, like, screaming for his dad, clearly upsetting the customer. So when he gets back in, he's starting to hit him with his hat and call him an idiot and all sorts of terrible parenting things.
I'll give you a genre point for that. But yeah, remind me if I need to give you genre points. Let's see here. Chad, you get back with a woman. You rescued her, so you get a genre point for being the hero. Actually, you get 1. Yeah, I should give you 1 point for going out to rescue her, and then 1 point for actually rescuing her. So you should have a total of 2 from that. And what is Chad going to be doing now?
Well, I'm going to... Firstly, I think we should get out of here. I'm going to see if Scruffy figured out how to get Diablo working right.
Okay, so you're heading back there to see what's
Yeah,
going
not
on.
realizing that this is definitely not something that's getting better, but...
Yep. All right, so John and Pickles, what are the 2 of you going to be doing?
All right, so there's a lot of crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
Let's go over and see. Well, let's see. So what's happening over on the curb? Well, by the way, on the curb, not the street. What's happening over there?
Well, it looks like Bud ran away from whatever was in the ground and jumped into a truck, and the truck took off. So Bud's just hauling ass away, at least from your perspective.
Okay.
His daughter is there recovering on the ground on the street. She saw something terrible in that hole in the ground. But yeah, you did see mouth tentacles come up and bite at people.
Yeah. So there's a mouth monster.
Yeah.
John doesn't know
I'll
about
give you a genre point. You're like, let's just get out of here. Let's go home and head to your car.
We'll do that then.
Okay, so you get a genre point. Samantha's still recovering, we'll say. So
Well, I was thinking at this point
yeah.
she could like be walking over to the truck because she didn't see where her dad went, and she's like finally got her senses back, and she's like, "Hey," she goes on the food truck. It's like, "Have you guys seen my dad?"
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Buford did see her. Did see him. So yeah, Buford, are you gonna tell her?
Oh,
Cut to.
we went. Didn't he go into that truck?
The truck that's speeding off.
I think that's where I think that's what he went into, and then he's like pointing awkwardly to.
Cut to Bud desperately beating on the dashboard of this truck that won't stop.
Jesus. Yeah. So, Bud. Yeah. It's running straight towards a. You realize you can't get the seatbelt on. It won't come out. And it's running straight towards a brick wall. What is Bud gonna do in this first kill scene? Check.
He's gonna try to just take control of the car and slam the brakes.
Okay. What do you want to roll for that?
I don't know. I was thinking, would you think it's brawn or finesse?
I could see either one depending on how he's reacting. So, yeah.
I'll go with finesse because it's worse and he's
Okay. All right.
threes.
Let's see here. All right.
This is how he survived being a daredevil.
Yeah, he gets one genre point. Or one survival point. Sorry. So he rests it going straight from the wall, and it veers off. Now it's heading towards a crowd of people on the fairground. So
Well, that's no good. They will slow you
I
down.
just saw
already.
something. Monster trucks can basically roll themselves on their back rather easily.
we didn't say this was a monster truck. Is this the monster truck, Bud?
That's what I was going for. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, your monster truck's heading towards a crowd of people.
All right. I try to veer it. I see a jump. You know, this is just like the old days. Gonna relive my glory. I see a little ramp and I go for it.
All right, go for it. Yeah.
Threes.
All right. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. You
Nice
ramp it
legs.
off, and it does flip over. And you're bruised and bound. I will say you lose a survival point for flipping the truck over so it can't hurt the people.
This
but
is
you did-
very,
yeah.
this is very much like a stunt driver, though.
Yeah. So you saved the people, Bud. Unfortunately, you see that the engine is catching fire and fuel is leaking down, and the doors are locked.
All right, then I gotta drive it away from the folks. I try to swing.
No,
it
you
by.
flipped over.
Oh. Then I'm gonna try to break the window and get out.
All right, that's definitely brawn.
All right.
And you definitely have a disadvantage here, so roll 3 dice.
Okay.
Because you don't have a good tool to break open a window. You're just using your fists and your
Well,
feet.
I am hard to hurt.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep. All right. So that is 1d3 plus 1. Because you get a 1, so that adds 1 to it. That adds
And that'll
3.
do it.
Yep. Unfortunately, Bud, you kick it out, and just as you're kicking it out, it explodes. There's a huge roar.
Dad!
Yep. 2 genre points, and Samantha sees it in the distance. Meanwhile, John and Pickle, your car's already. Is someone driving your car? You see it. The engine's on. The headlights are on. And it stops and sort of turns towards you.
Can this be the part where Pickles knows more than John does and jumps out of his arms?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this could just be a kill scene for John. All right, so John, your cat abandons you, and your car is revving up.
Pickles!
Yeah. It starts barreling down towards you. What are you gonna do? You're in a grass parking lot. There's lots of other cars around. Some are beginning to rev up and turn their lights on without drivers. It seems like. In the sky, there's a weird, eerie green light.
Well, this is obviously a terrible nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How does, I guess, how does easily fright, I guess it's just a fear check happens.
Oh yeah, give me a fright check. Good point. I'll give you a genre
Oh,
point. Make a fright spirit check with a disadvantage. I mean, you lose one die because if you're easily frightened.
yeah. So 3d8. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no matches there.
Okay, fight, flight, or freeze.
Yeah. I want to string out the inevitable. So flight. So like trying to jump out of the way.
All right. That would be finesse.
Okay, he's normal at that. So that's.
Do you have any
48.
applicable qualities?
No, he has no qualities in that.
Okay. Two seconds. All right.
And
You get a survival point.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So I think, actually, I think secondary characters start with 0, so you have 1 survival point.
Yeah.
Adjusting mine?
Well, I mean, you would have had less. Primary characters start with 1 for sure. But your secondary characters, I think, start with 0.
I was reading the rules like the other night. Yeah, it's like that.
It's 0. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have 1 survival point now. You run, and it doesn't run over you immediately, but it's picking up speed. You're just running straight down the row. You're gonna have to either turn. You're gonna have to go somewhere. So you could either start climbing on top of the other cars, or you could run back into the fairgrounds of the car show.
Okay. So this is just like in those huge open areas where they park all the cars and there isn't even a lot.
Yep, basically.
All right. Try to run back to the fairgrounds. I don't think we figure out the jump in.
Okay, give me another agility check. All right.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
It gives you 2. You're at 3. You're actually easily outrunning them. But as you were doing it, yeah.
Yes.
So you're running, and oh yeah. So your last check is actually going to be brains to notice something.
Okay. Brains is a. Okay, yeah. He actually has perception. So.
Okay, if he's perceptive, he would get a bonus die.
Yeah.
And this is going to be, yeah, well, first you have to know something. All right, you're at 4. You notice there is an open power line, a cut power cable, just on the ground. If you run straight towards the fairgrounds, you will be electrocuted. You have to make there's a trap straight up ahead. So you either have to jump into a dumpster or start running on top of cars.
Try the dumpster.
Okay, you jump into the dumpster. Your car slams into your dumpster. You lose a survival point as you were banged around. It starts ramming it rams the dumpster several more times. And then stops. So you have... Oops. The kill scene is over for now. But you get to keep 2 of your survival points. So John has 2 survival points. But you're kind of trapped in this dumpster right now. It's a big steel dumpster. So let's see here. Samantha, oh no, Dad's dead. It's been blown up.
Oh my God, what the hell just happened to Dad?
Yeah. At this point, the vehicles are beginning. You start hearing screams all around you. And the closest place is a nearby garage, Chad's garage.
Listen, we
Uh,
can't take the Diablo.
Where did Haas and where did Haas go? Because like that's who I
Uh,
was just talking to.
okay, Haas and Buford, I imagine, still at the slapdash truck, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay, so you two are arguing in the slapdash in the kitchen. Um, let's see here. Haas. Actually, yeah, Haas, give me a brains check.
Okay. Nines.
All right. He's not smart, but he notices things. Um, the deep fat fryer that you have for French fries is bubbling something fierce. It's about to bubble over. It's ridiculous. Buford's right next to it.
What in tarnation? He's going to look face first into it. What is going on with this thing?
Okay. It explodes in Haas's face.
Ah!
Yeah. So Haas, I'm just gonna say, loses a survival point, which actually he gets to ignore that. But he is now temporarily blinded. So your food truck is coming alive to try to kill you. The engine revs up, and all the God, what is inside a barbecue food truck that can murder you?
Hot sauce.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Buford, give me an agility check as the food truck comes to life. It starts revving up. It starts driving away, and hot sauce starts spraying everywhere.
So a finesse check. And
Yeah.
Buford stumbles a lot, so he gets a penalty on that.
Okay.
He got matching twos.
All right. He gets one
He's-
survival point. Yeah. So yeah. What does he do?
He's just stumbling out like, Paul,
All right.
what happened?
All right. So he avoids getting blinded. But the truck is running somewhere, driving somewhere, and the microwave is lighting up. You got a microwave to reheat things. It's your shameful secret. But yeah.
It's got good business.
Yeah, it's just good business.
Well, if this is for Buford, he's just gonna try to like go out back door and jump out. That's what
Okay.
that's his plan.
You abandon your father.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. All right. That's fine. Give me another agility.
Okay.
This will be at disadvantage if you don't have it already, because it's moving and shaking.
So another additional die off.
Oh no! You only go down to 3 if you already
Okay, I
have
just
it.
want to make sure.
Damn!
Magic
All right.
eight, yeah.
Yeah,
Holy.
he's doing well. Those are toppers too, so you actually get an additional D3. So
Okay.
let's see here.
Do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
1.
All right. Well,
All right, so Buford is jumping out, and yeah, so we'll switch to Haas. He's been temporarily blinded. He staggers up and sticks his hand on the grill. Well, let's see. Does he stick his hand on the grill?
oh yeah, he has to pick himself up.
Okay. Yeah. All right. He loses a survival point for that. His actual one. So now he's at 0.
He was at 0 now.
Yeah. So what is he going to do? Is he ah?
Oh yeah, he's just gonna muscle through it. He's pretty rugged. He's just right now. He's just like trying to turn off all the dials and anything he can, unplug whatever.
All right. If he's actually trying to turn that's brains. So give me a brains check.
Okay.
If he actually has any qualities that apply to that.
No qualities, but hey, got matching twos.
Yeah, he did get matching too, so he's at 1. So he manages to turn some of the things off. But the car shifts, or the truck shifts, as he realizes it's turning a corner and picking up speed.
Oh, what tarnation! He's gonna run and try to like hit the brake on
Okay.
the truck.
All right, that would be agility. Or sorry, finesse.
Yep. Sixes.
All right. He manages to go over and pull the parking brake, and take the keys out. And the car slides, flips to its side. But he does not take any damage. Well, we'll say he takes one survival point.
Okay.
So he's at which negates the one he just got. So he's at 2, I think.
He's just at 1 right now.
He's at 1. Okay, so yeah, he's right in front of Chad's garage. Oddly enough, with Buford running behind him as he realizes he abandoned his paw.
Paw, you
Yeah.
okay in there? We'll kill that boy.
Yay! Yeah, we'll say everyone except for John and Pickles is at Chad's garage right now. They can hear chaos all going around as Chad, Scruffy, let's see, Scruffy managed to disable the Diablo, I believe, right?
Yeah, and since then has removed all the wheels rather than repairing it.
Yeah. So you're all huddled in the office of this
Well,
garage.
Pickles-
I'm telling you, the Diablo is the devil. Yes, that's Spanish, I know.
Pickles jumped out of frame previously. The way movie cats work is they can just kind of show up places.
Oh yeah, there's a cat there. Yeah, there's the cat sort of hanging out.
What the hell is going on? Who's this? I look down. I check out the name tag. Oh, Pickles.
I raise a paw, kind of like, yeah.
All right,
I don't
pick
trust
up the
that
cat
cat.
for reassurance.
I try to persuade them non-verbally that I'm okay. I've got that as a positive quality.
Okay.
I can roll if you want. I'm just,
No, I mean, you're a cat. I imagine
wow.
they're just going to accept you because you're a cat.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is going on? I just saw my dad running from something. That he got into a truck and tried to run over a crowd of people. Then drove off and exploded. What's happening?
I'll tell you what's happening, son. I heard about this on the radio. The damn Ruskies are finally making their attack on us, and they're using our own equipment against us. That's what's going on.
Scrappy's going to point towards the disassembled Diablo. That thing tried to run me over, and no one was actually driving it. Well, except for poor Terry, who wasn't really driving.
Wait, you mean
I'm telling you, the machines have turned on us. We have to stay off the roads. My horoscope told me this day was coming.
I tell you what, if those Russians are attacking us, we need our own military here ASAP. Is there a phone in this garage? We got to call in reinforcements.
Yeah, sure.
well,
There's a phone.
what were those things in the ground?
What things in the ground?
Something dragged a body. That's what I screamed about.
So the cars are digging underground. I'm trying to figure out how that works.
I'll give you a genre point for that. That's very dumb.
Ross, is it nightfall yet?
The what?
Is it nightfall yet?
Yeah, it's night. The street lights are on, but there's chaos going all around you. You can hear people getting run over and mangled by various cars and other machines. And screams in the distance, although you don't know what those are.
I'm looking out the window at all that.
Yeah.
While I listen to the crazy humans.
Yep. Very crazy. So yeah, who's wanting to make a call?
Haas did. He's going to stomp on over to the phone and call the guard.
All right. He calls the number is busy.
Now, that better not be long distance.
Quit your yapping. It's National Guard. I can't get through. And he just keeps trying like local sheriff, anything he can get to.
Yeah, he gets through the local sheriff's office.
We got an attack by machines going on here. We need all the men down here ASAP.
Machines?
Yeah, we got cars and stuff like trying to kill us.
Well, we're response times might be a little. Ah! You can hear the sound of the floor ripping open.
Oh,
Yeah.
Slowly hang up.
Uh,
Before the
I
line
imagine
goes
Scruffy's going towards the rabbit ear TV that's in the corner
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
trying to see if there's anything on there.
Scientists are saying the effects of the passing meteor, codenamed Destroyer of End, the End Time, the Harbinger. Yes, the Harbinger, Meteor Harbinger. What does a Harbinger mean? It is usually someone who foretells the ending of days. Yes, the end times.
I don't understand all these big words.
Yeah. Yes, it seems to have an uncanny effect to machinery, especially mechanical, internal combustion engine driven. Also, we've discovered a number of new species and weather phenomenon. There appears to be, especially in coastal areas, windstorms that have propelled local. And, yeah, then it goes. The TV goes dead.
I'm gonna do a check of the perimeter inside here and make sure see if there's any way see if I can think of any way for the ground monsters to get in or anything. Also,
Yeah.
also how secure is this structure compared to being rammed by a large vehicle?
I mean, it's brick, so it's got
Yeah.
that going for it.
It doesn't have any extra barriers in front of it though. Like how
No.
they put around.
No, it's just a little car garage, like specialty dealership for sports cars and stuff. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost someone.
We lost. Who did we lose? We lost. There's so many players. We lost Squirrel. Yeah. Oh no, we lost the patches.
And good luck, Edgeless. Hopefully the car
all right,
doesn't
Edgeless.
get you.
No, we'll see you. All right, so there we are. Hello. Are you back? Hello, Squirrel. Can you hear us? Oh no. Well, we'll just keep going on, and hopefully they can return. Or start talking. So, yeah, the situation is you're in a brick building. Chad's business was selling sports cars, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So it's a small car dealership, like not a very large lot since the vehicles were more expensive, and you didn't have to keep a large inventory. So brick building, garage, and some cars up front. Oh, the cars have all gone off. But looks like they are chasing down easier. The fairgrounds, the huge crowds of people were more tempting targets than ramming themselves into a brick building.
Now I think about it, I'm kind of jealous of the cars.
Okay.
I like hunting. They're hunting really well, right? Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, they're getting damaged too, doing it.
Hell yeah.
Sam, are you
I
there?
don't get it. I thought I treated him right.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Sorry. What were you saying, Scruffy?
I thought I treated them right. Didn't well by them. And they turned on us.
They did turn on you. So the question is, what are you all going to do about it? There is a person out there on the roof of a building across the street. An old man. He looks kind of worried. He doesn't seem to know that you guys are there. But other than that, nothing is happening this second. But yeah, there's Chad and Scruffy. There's not exactly much in the way of food or water here, so you can't last here very long. I mean, you can get. There is a bathroom with a faucet, a sink, but yeah, that's about it. There's not much in the way of food.
Sooner or later, we are going to have to go out there. But you'd say worm things are eating people on the ground and cars are running over people. Huh.
My always talks about these crazy federal army bases and things all around Vegas. Maybe we can get to one of those and we can find help or something. You built this car, can we get it running again?
Ooh, I don't know, Squirrel. You're breaking up. Your connection was your voice quality really.
It
It sounded very aesthetic, to be honest, but yeah, it was, I cannot exactly understand. I think I heard Federal Army base.
Is it fixed that, or is it still weird?
Keep talking.
It's still weird.
Still weird.
Let me do it.
Okay. So we'll Sam Patch could just be chilling for a bit as the players. Actually, you know what? We should get back to John because John's stuck in a dumpster. He's in a worse spot. So
I didn't forget about. I thought it was kind of fun to leave him there for a while.
yeah. But the rest of the players are kind of situated right now. So what is John going to be doing in the dumpster?
He peeks his head out. Is there anything there at that right now?
All right. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes, much better.
Yes, much
Yeah.
better.
All right, we got to get out of here. My dad was always talking about these federal facilities and army bases all over Vegas. Like maybe we could find some help or support. You
All right.
are right. Like maybe we could fix it and drive it out.
Yeah, you could try that. Get to a Federal Army base, yeah, in Vegas. Sure, you could do that.
I hear this place, Area 51, couple hours away.
Oh, Area 51, yeah. Okay, so you guys can think about your plans, but let's find out what if John is able to meet up with you all, or if he's not going to make it. Yeah, the dumpster's untenable. Vehicles are prowling around. And John's car in particular is lying in wait, but you realize as sooner or later they're just gonna get a big ass truck to crush this thing or put it between two larger vehicles.
Right.
So
Who was it that said who was it that in the last scene someone said something about the cars betrayed me.
That would have been Scruffy.
yeah.
Yeah. So John, because it's a movie, echoes the same line to his car. Betrayed me.
Yeah. Every car betray you.
Yeah.
So everyone betrayed me.
I guess
friend of the world. Yeah.
I guess whenever he finally gets desperate enough or scared enough, or when they start revving their engines enough at him, he'll try to do something really stupid and try to run over the top of them. That's all I can think of. If they're close together, I'm imagining them as bunched up.
Okay. Well, you could try and sneak out. You don't know how perceptive they are. You could also grab some garbage, throw it a different direction, and then go the other way. So there's at least 3 ways to try it that I can think of. 1 is just run really fast. 2 is just try and sneak out, or 3 is to use garbage as a distraction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Because there's just a dumpster and there's nothing.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna make it even better. You actually hear us not too far away, and one of the cars starts getting damaged. The graboids are going after the cars.
All right.
Perhaps this will give you the distraction you need.
Yeah. All right. Let's make a break for it.
Okay, you're just running for it.
Yeah.
Okay, agility.
How far away is it to something that is
Well, you can't even really tell because you're in the car right now. You're in the dumpster right now.
All right. Awesome. We'll do it live.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, let's do it live.
Okay. Yeah. No matches. Awesome.
Awesome. How many survival points did you have?
3.
3.
I think
Yep.
I had 3.
Yeah. No, you had 2.
No, 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
And you lose 1d3. So you're at 0. So you trip, and you have about 2 feet before you're on your. You get up and you realize you don't have it's very close behind you, before it's going to hit you. So you can either try to climb up. You get to a nearby tent. The ticket booth, we'll say. You can try and climb to the top of the ticket booth, which is like this cardboard, well, not cardboard, a wooden plywood shed. Or you could keep running straight ahead. Or you could run towards where the graboid is attacking cars.
do I happen to know which direction is buildings? like any kind of building. Not the street.
Oh, you can run towards the buildings. Yeah, you sense where Pickles is, and you can
Yeah.
run towards Pickles, although that's very far away.
Yeah, I'm running that way.
Okay, so you're just gonna run towards Pickles.
Yep.
All right, that's another agility or finesse. Keep saying agility. Oh, toppers.
Yeah, those are the top.
So you get 3. You're at 3 survival points. So you have a burst of speed. Pickles needs me.
Well, I got lucky with creative editing.
Okay, yeah, there we go. And the car gets caught up on things, and one of the graboids grabs it. So you're almost clear. You're running. Unfortunately, you see an old lady. You young man, help me! I've fallen and I can't get up.
I feel bad, but why would that stop me now? He didn't.
Give me a fright check.
Oh yeah, those. Okay. By the way, I did the wrong way last time. It should have been. He's 4 at spirit. This should have been D10. So
Okay.
he only gets 3 D10 at this.
Okay.
Okay. No matches.
All right. I will say if you help the old woman, you will get a survival point, and lose. You'll get a genre point, but you also lose a survival point because you're putting yourself in more danger. But because you failed, actually no, you failed your check. So she's in your way. I'll give you a genre point if you punch the old woman in the face.
Yes.
Okay. You punch her in the face. She says, hoodlum! Takes out a gun from her purse and shoots you. Roll. What are you gonna do to get out of the way?
Of the gun?
Yeah.
I could try to tackle. I could try to knock it out of her hands or something.
Yeah. Roll broad.
Yeah, because I've tried everything else. Plus, I'm slightly better at brawn. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm the same. But hey, 2 6s.
Okay. You get a survival point for that. You knock her ass out. The car chases you or hits the old lady, and the old lady falls under its wheels, giving you time to get away. So good job.
Lucky hero.
So you have two survival points. Good job. And you managed to get to the garage. So all of you are now at the garage. What is your plan? You have to leave the garage to get to safety somewhere.
I actually did come up with one.
Okay.
First, I will breathlessly communicate the useful information that the ground things are attacking the cars.
Okay.
Oh, that actually affects my plan.
Okay.
My plan was, we're going to partially repair the Diablo, but we're going to Flintstone it as camouflage. It ain't going to work. It's just going to be us pushing it inside. Hoping that the other cars just see a car. They've seen the people inside. We can just scream that we're trapped.
It's not a terrible idea, but we should also arm up. Are there like bits of metal around?
Oh yeah, there's like tools.
Like a miniature truck. Alright, I'm gonna start fashioning kill trucks for myself.
Okay. You're breaking up a
cutting
little
out the
bit.
floorboards of the Diablo.
Yeah.
Alright, let me try one more time to leave it go back.
Yeah. All right, so give me a brains check for rigging the Diablo to be a Trojan horse, essentially. Trojan Diablo.
Okay. So that'll be 5d8 again because of mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Threes.
All right. All right. With threes, you have a basic idea that you can get to do it, and it takes you some time though. At this point, things have quieted down. The cars are patrolling the streets now, and occasionally you can hear screams. So you can all Flintstone your way into a better position. But where are you going to head to? Vegas, or like the city, or someone can make a check to get other ideas. One person can.
Well, Chad has a living map, but that just helps him find places. So I don't know what that give him an idea for it.
Yeah. Well, where else could you be safe? I guess.
Well, okay. Okay, hang on. My characters both have D8 and brains, but the cat has hunting prey, which I took specifically because I didn't expect to actually hunt prey today. I figured I might play wise. I figured I could maybe use the skill, the other way around. You know what I mean? Like if I was a hunter, where would I want to go? So if I'm prey now, where do I want to go to try to avoid being hunted? By both the cars and the ground monsters. So can I roll hunting prey for ideas about
Yeah,
where
sure.
Okay.
I just wanted to check. You guys hear me now?
Keep talking.
All right. You guys hear me now? Hello?
You sound a little Daft Punky, but it's understandable.
Yeah.
I cannot think of anything clever.
All right. Do you want me to disconnect and try one more time, or leave it as is?
That was actually not too bad. I think it's just kind of sporadic. Okay.
Never mind.
All right. Yeah, I think
All
it's
right,
just.
roll.
Yeah, so you didn't make any successes. Okay, so you know what you know. The military in Vegas is your only lead, so you have to get through the edge of the city. You're at the edge of town right now, and you have to get into the city proper to get to the base.
To avoid the ground monsters from concrete or something. And then to
Well,
avoid
that you don't know much about the ground monsters at all. At this, yeah, I would say you know very little about them.
Yeah, the vehicles are a bit more showy.
Yeah.
One question. When I was back in the garage, could I have made caltrops? That's what I was trying to ask for.
Oh, caltrops? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll roll them when you actually use them to see how effective they are. So, the car thing works. So all of you get in and start pushing it, leaning down, and it is pretty slow, excruciating work, but you're making progress, and the cars don't seem to aren't that smart. So good job. So you're slowly making your way there. You have to go through the parking lot, or the parking grassy field, though, which has turned into a battleground. As cars are revving it, tearing up dirt, and sinkholes are popping up, pulling cars under. Looks like the graboids have been riled up by the meteor as well. So going around will take you. This way has lights, the street lights, and goes to the road. So if you get past the parking grassy field, you can get on a road, and it's relatively well. I mean, it seems safe from where you are, but you could also try and go all the way around, but that would go into the dark night, the dark desert. In which case, probably, well, you don't know. It's dark, so. The devil you know or the devil you don't know. So I'll say Scruffy is the one at the steering wheel, so he's the one who makes the decision. Which way are you guiding the car?
I feel like I have to guide it towards the lights.
Okay. So here's how it's going to work. In order to Flintstone it out, everyone is there's no bottom. Everyone is pushing, which means you can individually fail and just fall through the ground, be left out in the open for people to see. So everyone needs to make 2 checks, 1 brawn, 1 finesse, and if you fail either one, you trip, or you're too tired and you are pulled under. You weren't hurt, but you're just exposed, and you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have a kill scene. Is what's gonna happen if you fail either of those checks. So everyone can make those 2 checks, and let me know if everyone makes it, which you probably will, because this is what happens when you run this game.
Weird question on this.
Yeah.
Does driver count for this one?
No, because you're not, unless only Scruffy, because Scruffy's the only one driving.
Oh, so Scruffy doesn't have to make them?
No, Scruffy has to make them too, but Scruffy, if he had driver,
Okay.
could also benefit from them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Driver does not help you if you're not driving. So
Well, I'm gonna spend how many points to reroll?
3 to fully reroll.
Okay. That's a lot better.
Hey, on this kind of check, are ones bad?
Yeah, I will say. Well, no, I did not say this is not a crucial. This is sort of like a pre-check to get into a kill suit.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess another different question. In this scene, can ones count as matches?
Um,
So don't
yeah,
remember-
ones will match if you have two
All right.
ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, and the cat is okay.
Both Poss and Buford failed their finesse checks.
Wow, it's. I am not doing. I might. Yeah, this is not going well.
Dice
All
Bot
right.
waited for this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Scruffy passed one, failed the other. Chad failed both. Chad is a klutz, even though he had +1 brawn with leg
So,
day. He's
everyone was a
still-
bit tired already, and everyone's like pushing it slowly on a street is one thing. Pushing it over dirt that's been like ripped up by graboids and going faster is another thing entirely.
Did anyone pass?
I got 2 8s on my brawn, but I got 2 1s on finesse.
Well, the ones will count as successes in this case. This was just sort of a pre-qualification, so it sounds like Sam is fine.
So Sam still stays low in the car.
Sam is the only one pushing the car at the end. It sounds. Oh, and
Well,
the cat. Yeah.
Yeah. It is check. Yeah. John failed both his checks.
Yeah, the cat is on the dashboard sleeping or whatever. All right, so Sam and the cat barely managed to get the car. It's also apparently very light framed because one person can push it.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I dropped the engine too. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh no, you had to have. It's just a frame. And let's say like Scruffy was last to go. No, yeah, Scruffy was last to go. So we'll do this in pairs since everyone else failed. Let's see. Let's see. Scruffy and Chad. I'm just gonna roll to see whether it's a car or a graboid that notices your characters. Odds will be graboids. Let's see here. Actually, I should roll not that die. Odds are graboids. All right, a graboid ruptures the ground beneath the two of you as you fall down, and pulls at both of you. Now, I will say one of you can automatically survive if you kick the other one into the graboid. No checks required. Just
Technically, the one who would have the more, if there was a check, Chad, oddly enough, my secondary would be better at that. But since there is no check, actually, I think I'm going to do checks just to see if I can't try to save both of them.
Okay. All right. Both of them need to make a brawn or a finesse check. And this is going to be an opposed check because that's really which one the graboid focuses on. So, but if they both fail, then I'll figure that out. But if one succeeds and one fails, then it's obvious. They both succeed. It's whoever gets the higher match.
Okay, I'm going to start with Chad, just basically trying to kick them. And he does not skip leg day as a
Okay.
positive quality. And he gets 5s.
Okay.
I think my secondary is going to live longer than my primary, unfortunately. But then I say I stab at it with a screwdriver with finesse.
Well, this is just to see who the graboid attacks. That means if you both fail, then both of you could be pulled into. But like it can only really eat one person at a time. So go ahead and roll and see.
Okay. 3's on Scruffy.
Okay, so it's attacking Scruffy. Scruffy, the kill scene begin. Well, Scruffy does get one survival point for that. That is a match, but Chad can just get away. Because Chad is it turns to Scruffy and starts pulling him under, or trying to. So it's chases after. It can only chase after one of you at a time. So it chases after Scruffy. Is Scruffy going to try and fight it by stabbing with a screwdriver, or is he going to try and keep running, scrabbling away from it?
Trying to hurt it enough that leaves him alone briefly to have an easier time running away, because he does not really have much else going for him.
Okay. Yeah, that would be Braun.
Oh, Braun? Never mind. Then Finesse is the best.
Yep.
So just try to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Dicebot does not like me.
All right, I forgot. Did Scruffy lose survival points earlier?
No, he actually gained.
Okay, so he made all of his checks previously.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so this is his first time he lost them, so he doesn't lose any. How many survival points is he at right now?
Okay, I believe he's at 3 because he got to keep.
Yeah. Okay, so he's at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's almost home, so he just needs to make one more check.
All right. For the horse.
Let's see here. Does the 1 count against primaries? No, only secondaries. Okay, yeah. He gets to keep 3. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I stayed the same.
Yep.
I got to keep 3 last time, and I just got to keep 3 again.
All right. So who's up next? Let's see here. We'll do the Hoss and Buford, the McGinnons. Odd. Well, let's see. Again, odd. It'll be Graboid. Even it'll be Tar. It's odd. Graboids are hungry. They smell the meat on you. You just reek of meat. So yeah, same thing. One of them can survive automatically if they kick the other into the mouth of the thing. Otherwise, we'll roll to see which one it chases after.
I think Buford's taken enough crap from his dad. Dinner, you dad.
You're gonna kill off your primary character?
Buford's had enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, live the barbecue king.
Please narrate this betrayal, this Shakespearean.
Oh yeah, no. So Buford sees the graboid inching its way towards his dad, and he just thinks about all the times he's been hit in the head with that stupid hat over and over and over, the constant yelling and boys, 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 and why can't he run the barbecue? Why can't he be the boss? What? And he's just like and just kicks him towards the graboid.
All right, you gain. I'll give you 4 survival points for killing off your primary character like that. Buford, boy, you yeah. So Buford gets away clean. So next up we have John again. So Graboid is just Graboids all the way down this time. So what is John going to? John's by himself. The cat made it. So what is John going to do to get away? Just try and outrun the thing. Try and outwit it by fainting or trying to fight it off.
Is there a road nearby?
Yeah, the road's up ahead. He can't just make a run for it and try and jump on the road before it gets on the yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not clever, but it worked so far.
Okay. That would be Finesse.
Okay. Two twos.
Okay. He gets a survival point. What does that put him at?
3 for now.
3? Okay. So
Not the-
he's making some progress. Then a car from the side spins its tires, kicking dirt in the air, blinding poor John. Give me a brains check to stay on target, to not get sidestepped, or not
Okay.
to go run the wrong way.
Right. My brain too. Man, he's forgetful. I don't know if it applies to it. 4852. No matches.
All right. He loses 2. He's down to 1. He's going the wrong way, but he's not that far off course. So he can either John can either try to run into the car to try and basically get the graboid to grab, lure the trick the graboid into attacking the car. But of course, if he fails, the car could just slam into him. Or he could just trust in his feet and run as fast as they can, and he has to jump over a tipped over trash can to get to the road.
Yep, running. We're running.
Okay.
Keep on.
All right, jumping over the trash can will make it more difficult. You'll lose a die.
Okay, still doing it. Still running.
Okay.
Ones we can count now.
Yep, you are a secondary character.
Yeah. Instead of being a match, they take away matches, I think.
Let's see here. Yeah, ones never gain count as matching results for the purposes of gaining survival points. So matching ones never count. Okay, so there's that. 1d3 plus 2.
Ouch.
-5 survival points. So what happens to poor John? Does he jump? I imagine that maybe he jumps over the trash can into the mouth of a graboid, or does the car get him before that?
He would have made it over the trash can if some car that he hadn't seen comes from out of frame and slams into him as he tries to jump over it. So he's knocked down to the ground by the car, and before the car can finish him off, a graboid snatches up and eats him.
All right, yeah. So we've lost 2 more people. The party is sitting
Because if
down.
there's any sense of justice, the graboids might go for the car too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they start fighting as well. So
Points.
yeah, you gain 2 genre points.
Yeah.
So the survivors managed to get back in the Trojan Diablo, and pushing their way to Vegas. Yeah.
Thematically, because apparently this whole thing is about us escaping from our oppressive parents, I immediately go to say Buford after this because, clearly this is the romantic subplot.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, gotta have that.
Listen, we have better things to put our energy towards, like push it.
Yeah.
With Uncle Scruffy living with us.
Yeah, with Uncle Scruffy. Well, Chad is still there as well. So there could be a romantic triangle actually between Chad and Buford, vying for Sam. So yeah, you push it for a while, for an hour, and you get a couple miles away because pushing a car is exhausting work, especially when you're hunched over, trying not to be seen by other cars and trucks. There's much larger trucks and equipment out further away from the fairgrounds. There's some 16-wheelers and bulldozers and stuff prowling around. You see a bunch of them lined up at a gas station. And people filling up the vehicles, seemingly at being threatened with destruction. But that's their problem. That's not your problem.
Yep.
You got your own problems.
Sure.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to get some supply. You're gonna have to rest. So before you push into Vegas, you're just too tight. You just cannot push it the entire way without some kind of rest. So. Scruffy, you're still in the driver's seat. As people are beginning to moan and falter, Where are you going to guide the car to?
I'm trying to think if resting us in the parking lot of one of those enslaved gas stations and just trying to lay low would be enough to get us energy and maybe sneak in and raid for supplies. Except then the other survivors might be mad and want our car too.
Yep. That's true. That's
I mean,
possible.
we gotta help those people, and they'll probably
There
be
ain't
surprised at that
exactly a
gas
lot of
station.
room in here.
I mean, you did clear up a couple spaces.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. We can always get a couple more people to push.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So are you going to go into the gas station?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a close parking spot and just lie there for a bit as we try to plan our next move. And how do we get in and out before alerting vehicles to our not so cunning plan?
Well, anyone who wants to go in can just make a simple finesse check to time it right. Because there's not that many cars circling around this particular gas station. So there is a gap in their patrol. Of course, you don't know exactly where they're sensing things from, but you guess. You have maybe their headlights. Right? Maybe that's where their eyes are. It's kind of hard to tell, but you're guessing if they're on the other side of the building, they can't see you. So,
3 4 3 3s.
yeah.
If there was any, I left out the bottom of the while they were talking. I left out the bottom of the open car because it's open to the floor, right? So they can push their feet, blitzer style. I looked down through the, and I'm headed towards the. Well, my current plan is to
See if
sneak
they have
in there,
Twinkies.
try and get supplies. Yeah,
Yeah, the cat can get in.
sneaking out a bunch of supplies will be kind of tricky, but we'll see what I can do.
Okay, so Pickles, you just go in. They let you. The other people let you in. They pet you and look around for notes. They think you're just a really well trained cat bringing notes.
Yeah, I know where
When
to
I
go.
see Pickles leave to go out of the car, I'm gonna be like, "Oh no, Pickles!" and I'm gonna chase after Pickles.
Okay, Sam, I'll give you a genre point for doing that. And give me either a brains or a finesse check to not be spotted.
I'll do finesse. What is that? Good.
I don't want to sit in Chad, even though I know he'd be terrible.
2 6s.
Okay.
He sneaks over to grab Pickles. Pickles, what are you doing?
Yeah, I look at him and I look at the people in the gas station.
Yeah, you're in the gas station at this point, Sam.
Right. So, I mean, I look at him and I look at the people that are in the gas station. We need help. I say with I.
Yeah, there's like 6 people in there. They look very scared and they're like, "Oh my god, that's brilliant."
Guys, we can take a few. Are there any broken down vehicles like attached in the garage nearby or something? We can help you do the same
We
thing.
don't have a garage. This is just a gas station. We can't cut up a car like that.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to grab some supplies, and then I'm going to talk to my team, and we'll figure out a way to get you out of here.
An old guy with a manager's hat or name tag takes out a shotgun and says, "You ain't taking nothing. You got to pay for that." You missed a lot, Edgeless. They're at a gas station now. They Flintstoned a car to Trojan horse things, so they're pushing it to escape. So yeah, the manager with shotgun is in fact, you're gonna tell your friends to you're gonna get out. You're gonna stay here, and well, first take a piece of paper and tell them to get out and get in here, or I'll shoot you.
Okay, can I don't know how this works. Can I use my spirit with my positive trait attractive to try to calm him down?
Yes, that is exactly what spirit is for.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I've got a different plan.
If you fail, it will trigger a kill scene, as the manager will try to kill you.
2 6s.
Oh, that's fine. My plan was to leap into his face.
Okay, I mean, you can just attack him and trigger a kill scene.
Well, okay. It seems like persuasion might be working.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
2 6s. So.
Yeah. So. All right. So the manager is listening to you. He's not. He's. What do you have in mind then?
Wait. So with this, I'm just gonna point out, like I see on the wall, there's a picture of my dad, and apparently this guy's like one of the few fans of my dad who actually existed.
Oh, sure.
And I'm gonna be like, oh, that's my dad. He just passed today. It would mean the world to him if you helped us out.
That would actually take 3 genre points. That is adding a thing to a scene.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm at 8, so now I'm down to 5.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, Missy, I'm so sorry. Your dad was a true American hero. What can I do to help the daughter of Bud Patch?
All right, so this is when I'm going to start gathering up all the food and supplies we need and try to get the rest of the team to give me any indication of what they want to do.
Okay, yeah. So how are you going to communicate? Are you just going to like you can see each other through the windows for free, so you could write notes, put it up to the window, and then they could nod or shake their head.
Okay, I'll write a message. What do we need? Paper.
I mean, they can nod. You can see them. You can't hear them, so I don't know how they're gonna.
Do I do the universal sound of a drink? Have you
Okay.
Sound doesn't. Oh, the
not
motion.
sound,
Yeah.
motion, yeah.
Yeah, they make the drinking something motion from it.
Gesture.
Okay, well, we need some. I guess we grab some water. I grab some water and like, do they have any flares, like roadside flares or a first aid kit?
Yeah, they have flares. They don't have a flare gun, but they have like handheld flares.
Yeah. All right, so I'll grab some road flares, some food, some water, and some first aid stuff.
Okay. Okay, so then the Pickles, I can see that you're watching one person near the door, one of the other trapped gas station people, a very nervous looking woman, looking very, while they're all paying attention to Sam, she's checking the door and looking at the car, and she's kind of fidgeting. You get a sense that she's about to pull something.
Like you mean like pull something as in run, or pull something as in pull something out of her pocket?
You don't know. She just looks a bit like she's about to do something. You don't know. You could try, and yeah.
I'm not sure where the eye line is. Is there anything I can walk on where I could like walk here? Not right in her face, but look in her eye or not?
Yeah, you could try and get her attention. Give me a spirit check.
Okay, not really persuasion yet. All right.
Spirit.
Yeah. 654. No.
Oh, okay. She bursts out of the door, and jumps on the hood of the Trojan Diablo, and says, "They're lying to you. I'm helping you, so you'll protect me.
What the hell are you doing? Get off the car!
They killed one of yours. Protect me.
I can see through the window at him.
So a big 16-wheeler stops and revs its engines, lining up to the Trojan Diablo. So yeah, what is everyone going to do?
Can I spirit to make a room sound?
I'm spirit to make a room sound. I'm gonna say yes, but that will be a kill scene for you, because that's all or nothing. Yeah, you either got it. You either got it or you don't. Like, and if you don't, you really don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna risk that.
Okay.
Okay, in honor of the source material, can I use my brains and repair skills to turn on one of the fridges, kick on one of the fridges nearby, to suddenly make a lot of noise and distract away?
I would say no.
You can say no. It's fine.
Yeah, like if you, I would say you could grab a machine in the gas station and pull it in the car and basically do the same thing that Scruffy proposed. But you have to put your life on the line to try and make. No, this is a real car. You can't just do it without putting yourself at risk. You know what I mean?
No. I was putting myself. I'm saying, like, Just like in the movie, you know, the fridge randomly comes on, makes a lot of noise.
Oh, the graboids. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, in the building. Like, well, I'm not
Okay.
thinking about the graboids. I'm trying to distract the trucks. I'm thinking it'll distract them.
Okay. Well, it won't distract the trucks. It will. It will. You could summon a graboid and to give the truck something else to deal with. So,
Okay, yeah.
if you can think of something that would make a lot of noise and motion on the ground, and put it between the truck and the Diablo.
Oh, I'd have to get it between that. Okay, yeah. Now it's getting too complicated. I'll just.
Yeah.
Are we near the gas tanks, or are we far away from them?
Oh, like the gas station gas tanks? Those are
Yeah.
underground.
No, I mean like the hand pumps, so like fill the filling part.
Oh, it's not a very big gas station, so yeah, you're not too far away.
Because Buford might want to just
Flare
get out and
guns.
like start spraying her with gas. Get off the car!
Okay, yeah. Sure. All right, Buford is spraying the crazy woman with gasoline. Yeah, okay.
So somehow there's a hidden Cthulhu cultist stat in this.
Well, no, you always gotta have the person who betrays the group for stupid reasons. Like you do. That's just a horror movie trope. All right, so that's what Buford's doing. Buford's trying to get the woman off the car. So Scruffy and Chad, what are they doing? They're just bailing?
I think they're gonna have to bail it for the gas station because the gig is up.
Okay. Yep, they're just bailing. Sam's in the gas station. What is she gonna do?
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any way we can get onto the roof of the gas station from inside.
Okay, yeah, there is a ladder inside. But it is in the back office area or back storage area. So, you can make, if you want to get it up there quickly, that would be a finesse check.
Okay, I'll go for that. And mostly, I'm trying to get the others up there. I'm trying to get the people in the building to go up there to safety and get our team inside.
Okay. Well, what are you trying to get your team inside or trying to get the people up on the roof? You can't do both at the same time.
Get the people up on the roof to safety then.
Okay. So you said, guys, get on the roof, get on the roof. So it'll be a spirit check to convince them to get up on the roof. What is Pickles going to be doing?
I'm trying to avoid the urge to be probably vindictive. It would have been a healthy thing to go after the woman that messed up our ride. Because we had a good thing going there. But I guess I could try to help get people on the roof also.
Okay, yeah. You can make a spirit check as well. So Buford, you can roll spirit to basically wake the woman up. You know, spraying gasoline in her face can kind of like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah, that's just get her off our ride. This is what we need.
Mm-hmm.
No,
All right.
none.
She is going to you angered them. You're responsible for this. After you spray her with gasoline, you led all the other men of the world with your destruction and your violence and your hatred. You're responsible, not me. I'm not responsible. It's you. So yeah, she's just looking for someone to blame. And she jumps from the top of your car onto you. Yeah, this is going to become a kill scene as she is trying to she is trying to hold you down and pray for her machine gods to kill you and somehow not kill her. Or maybe she doesn't really care about that. She just she was not that stable to begin with.
Well, Buford ain't above punching a lady, so yeah, he's gonna try to fight back. Get off me!
Give me a brawn check.
And he is a scrapper, so he gets a bonus for that. Matching threes.
Okay. So he gets a survival point, punches the woman off, knocks her to the ground. Give me a. Actually, you lost one from that charisma check, so
okay.
you're basically thing. So give me one more finesse check to get out of the way and watch the woman get splattered.
Remember, he stumbles, so this is not good.
Yep.
All right. Now, I do have some genre points, so I can spend 3 to re-roll that, right?
Yep. You sure can.
That'll take me down to 3.
Nice.
I have toppers too.
Holy.
Yep. So that toppers will add 1d3. But -1 because you rolled a 1 in your secondary character. But you're still.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's right.
So what? So basically, you didn't gain or lose any survival points. So what are you at? What was your total before? Yeah.
He was at 2 before that, so
Okay.
he'd still be at 2.
Yeah, he's at 2. So he survives. The woman gets crushed by the semi truck, which also slams into the Trojan Diablo.
No.
So yeah, the rest of you, Sam and Pickles, did you succeed on your spirit checks?
I was waiting to run it.
Okay.
I got 2 4s and 2 6s.
All right, definitely.
Does it count as a persuasion check?
Yeah.
All right. +1. Wait, it's D8s. A lot of 4s. The cat says, let's go
Technically two
upstairs.
pairs.
Let's see here. All right, both of you. Yeah, because of all that, everyone's on the roof now. Surrounded by a couple of moving vehicles. And
I think we should roll the stones for the poor car.
but a graboid comes out to attack the semi truck after all this motion and sound, and it realizes it's too big. But there's 2 trucks, a 16-wheeler and like a box truck. Those are the ones that were so only 2 trucks were had you sort of surrounded. And so the 16-wheeler has now got its front left wheel in a big hole they can't get out of. The box truck is now speeding up, going faster, but obviously it's going to run out of gas sooner or later. So what's the plan now? You have more people under your... there's a bunch of NPCs with you now. They're very scared. Yeah.
Do those count as tertiary characters?
Yeah, they're tertiary.
Has Buford made it back inside yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's made it back inside. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's only 1 truck that you have to worry about right now, because the 16-wheeler's stuck. But there's a graboid. But the manager is holding that shotgun pretty tightly. He's looking very angry and scared and sweaty, very very sweaty. So yeah. Let's see here.
Well, are you guys from this area? Is there anything nearby? Military? A mesa? A canyon? Anywhere we can go?
There is a canyon. A canyon with there's an oasis in the canyon. There's a hippie girl, very granola there. I hike there. It's not too far away. It's just a couple of miles. And there's moss, edible moss.
I give her the most horrible look, but okay, it's our only option right now.
To be fair, the military idea kind of fell apart when you think about tanks are machines.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, do you go at night now under the cover of darkness, or are you going to wait until morning?
Well, we got to deal with that truck and whatever those things are underground. We could take out the tires on the truck, I think, and at least slow it down. But I don't know about how we deal with those things.
You
But
you spread that gasoline around earlier, and we have flares.
Yeah, that's true. That's an interesting plan. Ross,
Set
just
things on fire as a distraction as we go in the cover of darkness away.
in case it might mattering later, what does the roof have, like barriers around the edge, or is it like they never expected someone to be on the roof, so it's not OSHA compliant?
Yeah, they have OSHA compliant barriers, whatever those would be for the 1980s. I mean, it's a gas station, not exactly like they didn't expect people to get up on the roof.
Yeah.
It's what drop of him in slow motion, strikes the ground. Well, they're up on the roof, so it doesn't matter if he's. Actually, maybe he was near the edge of the roof, so like, yeah. Mouth tentacle felt the drop, and popped up to check out what was going on, and then went back into the ground. So yeah, the.
Well, I'd like to be sitting somewhere where hopefully a little bit somewhat out of sight, where the shotgun guy doesn't have a direct line of sight on me.
Okay.
And just kind of hang out. I mean, I can't, I can kind of communicate and kind of can't. I mean, out of character, I'm thinking whatever plan we have would realistically work much better under daylight than at night. At least for everyone that doesn't have cat's eyes. So
Okay.
we should probably wait, really. But I'm not really conveying that very well, except that I'm kind of settling in, but still with one eye open on the million threats.
Okay, so as you're all waiting and talking, one of the other survivors from the gas station, a younger man who looks strikingly like Emilio Estevez, a young Emilio Estevez, heads over to the manager, says, "This is all your fault, man. If we just run when I said, we'd all be out of here. But no, we're trapped and we're gonna die because of you and your shit, man. Fuck you, man. I quit." And the man points the shotgun. He's like, "You quit. Fuck you. You're fired. You goddamn punk. You can't do anything."
And
And
now his face,
Whoa, guys, what the hell are you doing?
the guy with the shotgun.
Yeah.
He's aiming at somebody. Now it seems like a great time to jump in his face.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll brawn or finesse.
Better finesse.
This is a kill scene.
And can Chad take advantage of this moment to shove
Yeah. Who's he gonna shove?
the guy with the shotgun that's now have a cat on his face?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 threes. He's distracted.
Okay. Chad, go ahead and roll finesse.
Okay, 4d8. Nope. Oh, it's finesse. That's not the right roll. Sorry.
Yep.
In that
Oh.
case, it's 3d10 I have to roll.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you keep that one because that's a failure.
I mean, this is also going to be a failure
yeah.
too because it's 3d10. Yeah, because klutz.
All right. Chad falls to the ground with him. The shotgun goes off. The shotgun, the manager, and Chad all fall to the ground. The
I'd like to jump off the face before
Pickles
that
does not. The shotgun's on the ground. So Chad, you hit the ground. The graboids immediately pop up and grab you by the leg. You cannot finesse. You are going to well, you can try to finesse and pull yourself free, or you can try and fight them. But yeah, you're at -1 survival point now, and you have 2 checks to get to positive.
Okay, his best bet is just to try to power through forward with brawn.
Okay. Well, actually, the number of checks, it depends on what your actions are, because...
Yeah, but he's just basically trying to drag himself free. And toppers!
Okay. Let's see here. So that's D3. So 1.
So I'm at 0.
Yeah, you're at 0. So you managed to pull yourself out with minor wounds. Are you going to try and climb up the side of the building, or go in? You have to go. Well, the door is not on your side. You have to run around the side to get in the door, or jump through the plate glass window.
Because it sounds fun and he's a secondary, let's do the plate glass window.
Okay, that's broad to actually jump through a plate glass window.
I mean, it's a genre thing, you know.
3!
Okay, that's 1.
Could you maybe
so
get a genre for it?
Unfortunately, the graboid doesn't really give a shit about the gas station architecture as he starts burrowing under there and bursting through the floor. Everyone on the roof feels the building shudder as the graboid does that. So, yeah.
I suggest we take advantage and start moving.
Okay.
Because yeah, Chad and our manager are bait. Is my viewpoint?
Buford agrees with this plan.
All right. Okay, so everyone on the roof can give me a finesse check to jump to the ground without hurting yourself. If you fail this check, you'll lose survival points. You'll lose a survival point.
2 4s and 2 5s. I do it in style.
Okay. So you lose 1 survival point if you fall, if you don't make this check,
Yep.
but it's not a kill scene.
Okay, I'm down to 2 survival.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. So the box truck, of course, revs up here, seeing this group of people chaos. So, Chad, you're still in the store being chased by the thing. You can either go out the side door, or go out the door, as you're bloody, or go up to the roof and then jump off again.
It's almost. He doesn't know they fell off, except he probably heard it. Never mind.
No,
So,
it's
I think
pretty noisy. I would say he doesn't know. He just knows he has to get up. He can either go up or keep getting chased. So yeah, I guess he would go up.
Yeah, going up the ladder just to see that they all fucking ditched him.
Yep. So give me a finesse check to see if you hurt yourself.
And once again, klutz. So
Yep.
yeah, 3d10. No, I did not make it.
All right, that is going to be a D3. So
I am super dead.
Yep, Chad. Oh God! As the building starts collapsing, Chad falls off and slams on the ground. Chad, do you want to be killed by a graboid or a truck?
Get killed by a graboid that then gets hit by the truck as it comes out.
Oh, all right. So you get grabbed by the graboid, and it starts pulling you under just in time, or it surfaces to grab onto you. So it has you from like the waist down, and you're screaming in pain, and that's when the truck rounds the corner and just plows into all 3 of you. And the truck explodes. So you're very, very dead. Yeah.
I guess no bonus.
Yeah, no. You definitely get you get the 2 genre points for Scruffy at least.
Yeah, but he's not getting paid.
Yeah, he's not getting paid. Definitely not. So the survivors start heading, following the hippie girl to where she says she has a flashlight, fortunately, to where this canyon is. And you're running, and no, not Chad. Poor Chad. So the only problem is, in fact, you're running for quite a while, and that's when you hear it. The dirt bikes. It's not just cars anymore.
Listen, all we have to do is kite them to the giant spiders.
Yeah, well, there's no giant spiders. That'd be ridiculous. Yeah, how dare you? Yeah. So the 3 of you, or the rest of you, all start running, let's see here. The dirt bikes. It's dark, so you do have that advantage. So everyone needs to figure out some approach to. It's not just cars anymore. It's a great tagline for the movie poster. Well, that could for Maximum Overdrive versus Tremors. The movie. So, how is Buford going to try to get past? The dirt bikes are coming from the side. They're not hitting you face on. It seems like they're just. They do have headlights. They can. So you do see them coming.
What type of vegetation and stuff is around us right now?
Scrub and cactus and
right.
big rocks. Very kind of Fallout New Vegas kind of ish terrain. Deserty. Yeah.
Yeah, Buford ain't bright. He's just booking it. He's chasing after the hippie girl wherever she says to go.
All right. That would be finesse.
Clearly the best stat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a success.
Okay. This is again seeing who's weakest. How's Scruffy dealing with this?
I guess being very careful with finesse. So now I'm beginning to regret the fact I gave him a high spirit and never made him roll it once.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't. I forgot to make freak out checks as much as I should have been. My regret. My bad.
All right.
Well, just I mean, I don't think the maximum overdrive genre had many. I think Tremors might have had some.
Yeah, people did get scared.
Okay, I'm spending my points to re-roll that,
Okay.
and that's 3 or 2.
3 to reroll.
All
Something
right,
that
so I'm
failed.
down to 1 genre point.
Okay.
Freeze.
Okay. So Scruffy is moving along. Sam. How's
Well-
Sam doing? Yeah.
As a rising motocross star, I turn to everybody and go, "They're here for me." And I surround myself with caltrops, and I go, "Run!"
Okay, this will be brains. To see how effective your caltrops are.
Now does my vehicle knowledge come into play?
Yeah. For caltrop construction, sure.
2 8s.
2 8s, very good. Toppers. All right. Yeah.
In the end of this, I either die or I tame one and ride back to save you all.
Pickles. The dirt bikes are toll for thee. Apparently, no. Go ahead and go. What? How is Pickles getting around these? These dirt bikes are going to run over everyone.
That seems
I mean,
bad.
cats are biological speed bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I say it's an odor of 2 cats.
I was gonna say, I swear my cat looked up at me when you said that.
Is there not? I mean, is finesse and dodge not a possibility?
Yeah, you can use finesse and dodge. Yeah, to just try and outrun them or dodge out of the way.
Yeah, I also have stealth. I don't know. Is there any way to stealth my way through this?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
try
like-
stealth.
Okay, I actually have that as a thing. So, lot of 2s.
Okay. So, all right. Basically, your plan does work, Sam. They have surrounded you with the caltrops. The first bike that charges straight at you flips over as its tires puncture, and the Pickles is gets away. So, this will be your kill scene, Samantha.
All right.
As you have to. Well, I mean. You're surrounded by dirt bikes that are now circling around you. So yeah, how are you going to deal with this gang of dirt bikes?
I mean, my dream is, all right, first off, let's try this. I'm going to try to use finesse to get onto one of them.
Oh God, you're going to try and like a bucking bronco trying to tame.
This is what I do.
All
This
right,
is
yeah.
my moment.
I'm gonna say your positive quality is negated by the difficulty of doing that, so it's a straight up roll. But yeah, definitely finesse.
2 4s.
All right, so you gain a survival point. You're on it, and it's fighting you. You're good. Yeah, this is going to be brawn to hold on, to outmuscle it.
Okay. What is it? Normal, so 48. 2 1s. I'm a main
Ones do
character.
not count.
But I'm a main character. I thought they do.
No, they don't count for matches. So you don't get any match. They never count for matches.
Oh, okay.
They don't. Yeah. Let me find. So yeah, this is a crucial check and a blah blah blah. Yeah, page 39. I think. No. So. Yeah, crucial checks. Ones never count as matching. Purpose of gain resulting. Yeah, it's actually 1d3 plus 2 is how many you lose.
Then I'm gonna use my. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I was gonna use genre points to re-roll then.
Okay, yeah, you can re-roll because
Okay.
otherwise you lose 5 or 4.
2 7s, 2 2s.
Okay, yeah, two survival points. So you're holding on. You're taming it. Now the others are coming. Have turned on it. They're coming at you from 4 sides. They're just gonna ram themselves to destroy you and your new dirt bike. So you can either try to pop a wheelie to dodge them all, or you could jump off of it to let them crash into each other.
Okay, all right. I can't use spirit with attractive and courageous to become their new leader, right?
Actually, I would say you could, but you would be rolling straight because it would be difficult.
No, I'm gonna go more for the movie scene. So they're
Okay.
chasing me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drive towards a cliff because we're coming up towards a canyon,
Sure.
and I'm gonna let them get close to me. And at the last second, I'm gonna try to jump off and have them all go off the cliff with each other.
Okay, yeah, that'll end the scene, one way or the other.
The drive towards the cliff is in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, does my driver thing count on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay, 2 6s. Toppers.
Toppers, yeah. Yeah, so meanwhile, the rest of you get to the canyon. Unfortunately, there's a lot of dirt around it, and the mother of all graboids pops up and eats that guy who was kind of standing in the background of all the survivor scenes. Not the hippie, but that generic dude. So yeah, it's just you and the hippie girl who's left. All the other extras, other survivors have died or off screen somehow. So, super large graboid. It's going to let's see here. Is someone going to volunteer to draw its attention away from the rest of the group, or all of you, or am I going to have to roll to see who it attacks?
I will.
Okay.
Pickles?
Yes.
All right. How does Pickles draw the graboid's attack?
Well, I growl at it really
Okay.
loud.
Okay, well, hiss, I guess, is more important. Yeah. All right, so yeah, the graboid slams down as it has reared up, and then it's slamming down, trying to swallow you whole. This is going to be a difficult finesse check, so you'll lose a die for that. So negating your positive quality, essentially,
Okay.
of dodging.
All right. Well, I don't actually. I was using stealth. I don't actually have a positive quality. That, so
You cannot stealth and draw its attention.
No, I know. I can't. So I can't use that positive quality thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
actually-
Okay, so then you're at 3 dice.
Yeah. Yeah. So how many genre points does Gas to re-roll? I don't know if I want to use it right now.
It's 3 to re-roll a failure.
Yeah. Is there any way? Would there have been a way to have? What does dumb luck do? That's a re-roll also, right?
Dumb luck.
think
What are the abilities?
Yeah, dumb luck. You can re-roll 1 die. Score 2
Yeah,
genre
one
points.
die after you make a check. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So you
could
can
be
re-roll your 3 dice to get a match, or yeah.
roll one of them. And it's only 2. I will try spending. I will try using dumb luck. Only re-rolling one of the D6 is, I guess the
Which one? The 6 to 3?
the last one.
The
Yeah,
2?
the-
Okay.
Yeah, the 2.
All right. Go ahead and roll 1d6.
6.
Yep. So that is, how many survival points do you have?
1 right now.
All right. Well, you have -2 right now. 1 for the D3 and then another one for that. So you were swallowed whole. Now we'll just see if someone else can rescue you, or if
Pickles!
if that's the end of
Pickles,
Pickles.
no!
Yeah. So yeah, the obvious extra. So, let's see here. How does Buford react to that? Is Buford just running for the rocky canyon where he'll be safe, or is he going to try and rescue Pickles? Or you
Buford,
can hear the dirt bikes coming up from behind.
Oh, Buford can't see this poor cat take it. He's running. He's got to save this cat.
Okay. Is he, like, how is he going to dive into the mouth to pull him out, or is he going to try to hit the thing in the gut?
Oh, he's just gonna punch it.
Okay, definitely a difficult bronze check.
That's okay.
All right.
That'll negate.
Wonder if Scruffy should help or just keep moving.
Exactly. That is Scruffy's dilemma.
So he is a scrapper, but then this would be a negative, so it would offset.
Yeah,
right?
punching the graboid's pretty difficult.
Yeah. So, okay. They got threes.
The one negates the three.
Ah, well.
No, because he is a secondary character. So yeah, he fails. And
Give me the cat. This is not gonna end.
he loses 4 survival points. Does he have any left?
He does not. That's the end.
Okay, well, Buford goes into the mouth. It is a very large graboid. Scruffy, what is Scruffy doing?
We're near a cliffside, right?
Sure, yeah, there's a canyon up ahead.
I am going to pull the Tremors 1 thing and you're gonna come after this and run.
All right, give me brains to outwit the thing.
I do have +1 brains, but I do not have any qualities. So. Why did I do that again?
Old habits die hard.
2s!
Unfortunately, you wait. Are you a primary? You are a primary.
I'm a primary.
All right, so that's not
I'm the
negated.
last living primary.
No, Sam's still there. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so you gain a D3 survival points. Okay? So here's what happens. Sam, as you are heading towards the cliff with this pack of dirt bikes, you're about to jump off, and you see the graboid is also just heading off the cliff. They're gonna collide in midair. It's gonna be so cool. Just as the sun is beginning to rise, so we can really capture the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see a foot sticking out of the graboid's thing. Are you going to try and stay on long enough to grab on the foot and yank them out before they collide and fall in the water successfully, or are you just going to jump off the side and survive?
Oh, I mean, I gotta try to save them, and I'm gonna use my final 3 points to have just like a little bit of chain that I dangle out to grab Buford on the way going by.
Okay. This is finesse check. It's going to be difficult. So if you have a positive quality, that it would be a normal roll.
Driver.
Yeah, driver.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
2 5s.
2 5s, and you're not a secondary character. So, yeah, the so it depends on whether you what cut of the movie you have in the original theatrical cut. Sam improbably wraps the chain around Buford's ankle, and the resulting motion pulls Buford out. Buford was holding on to Pickles' tail, and all 3 land into the pool of water as the dirt bikes and graboids collide in midair, exploding. Now, in the director's cut, because the director thought that was selling out, the chain rips his foot off and pulls, slamming Sam into the side of the cliff wall, breaking her neck and causing her to fall face down into the water, quite dead, as everything explodes, and Scruffy is hit with an overwhelming wave of gore, causing him to stumble and fall off the cliff. And the hippie girl is terrified, and causing her to stumble back and get grabbed by another graboid. As we pan back to see the world itself enveloped in chaos and destruction, as the nuclear bombs taken over by the same force detonate. But that's the director's cut. So in the theatrical cut, obviously, the heroes live, yay!
Sam and Buford start touring around doing shows at state fairs.
Oh no, we don't have any denouement. It's one of those movies that cuts as soon as the action's over.
Oh,
Got
Because
it. Got
if you
it.
put any further thought into it, you realize they're all going to die by Grabzoids in the Oasis.
Oh no, well, I mean, yeah, it all depends on whether the graboids go back to hide or to hibernate after the meteor passes. Yeah, there's some text in the theatrical version of like the graboids go back to sleep and the cars go back to normal after the meteor passes. Yeah. So, the director later admitted doing a lot of cocaine and doesn't remember the movie.
I spend 6 genre points for the theatrical version. There's a lot of text about pickles, but found a new home.
Oh yeah. There's the denouement is on there's scenes played of pickles being brought into a nice home and fed, and just pet that they shot at the director's house. And it's just his house cat, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
how many
Pigeon is
pickles
right.
were involved?
Oh yeah, there were like 5 pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, Maximum Overdrive versus Tremors.
Truly high art RPG.
I mean, it's still it's much better than like Alien versus Predator. I mean,
Yeah. Wow. High standard there. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. AVP versus Requiem. Ain't got shit on this. Yeah.
I did really like the kill scenes with the completely human people coming after us, like the lady and the manager of the gun. That was pretty.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. Yeah, I mean, especially Maximum Overdrive, because it's like that manager just being an asshole,
Yep.
driving a lot of the conflict. You're lucky I didn't think to give him a fucking rocket launcher or shit. But yeah. Actually, originally I was gonna, if you guys had wanted to make a check, I was like, you could go to Lake Mead and get on a houseboat and just get in the middle of the water. You'll be fine. Yay. But, you had ideas. It's fine. It all worked out.
The Flintstone car was pretty cool. That was
The Flintstone car was
was fun.
such a good idea. That was really clever. I really like that.
Like, what do I have that's available to me?
Yep. That was a chef's kiss moment. That was like, haha. Yep. But yeah, that's all I got. I hope you liked it. Slasher Flick is a fun game. And if you haven't gotten it, I would recommend picking it up. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
yeah, that was really fun. Thank you.
Fun. Thank you for running it.
Yep.
Had a blast. Thank you, guys.
All right. Check you out
A
later.
little on. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.